You know how you're scrolling online and you see a recipe with a title so wild you just have to stop? Well, we're about to dive into one of those. It's a recipe that promises something huge, something like losing 10 kilograms in a single month. So let's see what's really going on with this supposedly magical oatmeal bake. And there it is, right in the title of the original video. I lost 10 kilograms in a month. I mean, wow. That is a massive claim for any kind of diet plan, let alone one that's built around something as simple and, let's be honest, as delicious as a breakfast bake. So that's the big question, right? How? Can a recipe that looks this simple actually pull off that kind of result? To even begin to understand it, we've got to look at what's really inside. Okay, so let's start with the basics, the actual building blocks. Any recipe is only as good as what you put into it, so let's check out what we're working with here. Now, when you look at this list, it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? But think about what's going on. You've got oat flakes, which means slow-release energy and fiber to keep you feeling full. The sweetness, it comes from bananas and just a tiny bit of honey, not a mountain of refined sugar. Then you've got healthy fats and that great crunch from the walnuts. Nothing here is super processed or complicated, and that might just be our first big clue. So the ingredients are simple, they're wholesome, check. But is putting it all together going to be a huge pain? Well, it turns out it's just 4 super easy steps. And seriously, this process is designed to be completely foolproof. You just mix the dry stuff, blend the wet stuff, and then, mix them together. There's no fancy kitchen technique here. The whole idea seems to be about making a healthy choice so incredibly easy that you have no excuse not to do it. This whole thing is ready for the oven in 5 minutes? Tops. All right, we've got our batter. Now to turn this into that perfect oatmeal bake, it all just comes down to 2 very important numbers. First one up is the temperature. You got to get that oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit. This is absolutely key to getting it to bake evenly. And the only other number you need? The time. Just 40 to 45 minutes. That's it. See? The theme here is simplicity. You just set a timer and walk away. So what's the creator's final take on it? Delicious and healthy. And yeah, it definitely looks it. But, and this is the big but, does delicious and healthy automatically mean you're going to lose 10 kilograms in a month? That's what we really need to get to the bottom of. And that brings us to what's probably the real secret here. It's likely not some magic ingredient hiding in this bake. Nope. The secret is the power of replacement. It's about swapping out, say, a high-calorie processed breakfast for something simple, filling, and wholesome like this every single day. So maybe the key to all of this isn't about restricting yourself at all. Maybe it's just about finding a simple, delicious, and sustainable upgrade. Now that is some serious food for thought.